Hello everybody. Prior to this discourse with Kuthumi, he has asked that we get into a place of breath. This is the breath where you breathe in deeply and pause and then release. Breathing in deeply and just pausing and then releasing. So the invite is to do 4 or 5 cycles of this as Kuthumi takes us into an extension of that breath with this wonderful discourse. Enjoy.
Allowing ourselves to feel the flow of energy. Allowing ourselves as we breathe in to come into the knowledge that the energy around us is alive. This auric field is vibrational.
Breathing out.
And as we connect to the vibrational field around us, and we do the yogi breath, that particular vibration becomes more aware. We become closer connected to it. The fibers of our hair on the arms begin to respond.
Breathing out.
We begin to become aware of the electrical current that is around our bodies.
And holding. Breathing in.
And we breathe and we allow ourselves to separate from that which is the desire for breath, for the need of breath, to the awareness that breath is the connection between humanity and energy. It transcends all of the physical limitations. It takes us out of ourselves and into the surrounding areas of energy. And so as we begin to truly connect into that which is our auric field, we begin to feel the live energy that is flowing through it. We begin to realize that we are breathing in a comfortable rhythmic pattern. That this breath that is taking us in and out of our energy in a circular pattern is clearing, is connecting, is allowing ourselves to be truly, perhaps for some of us, the first true connection to something outside of our own desire or need of human existence. I want you to allow yourself to bring your breath as you breathe in, breathe out. And the next breath in, my darlings, I want you to put your forefinger, your pointing finger, your index finger, whichever you wish to call it, right on your pineal. So breathing in. And we're going to use the pressure or the touch of our finger. And it's not been pushing in, we're just gently putting it on the third eye, the pineal area. And we're going to allow our senses and our breath to connect right underneath our fingers. And then we're going to take the other hand and we're going to allow ourselves to feel the energy of that which is the crown chakra. Now, you may think I'm being a little silly and a little guru-ish here, but I want you to do this. I want you to feel. I want you to feel the energy that is created around you as you bypass the need to breathe with the realization that you are connecting to the universal breath. And what will begin to happen is naturally your hands begin to lift as the energy of you begins to extend itself outside the limitation of your physical body. And in this place, my dears, I will now begin to speak with you. Because there is a time coming, there is a time in this moment, where many of you who have been through, shall we say, multiple lifetimes, my darlings, are going to be going through what we call another dark night of the soul. Not just a dark night of the soul that you may have experienced before, but this is where you are going to be holding up multitudes of mirrors. Mirrors that come from within your own life, your own energy. Mirrors that are going to reflect to you lifetimes upon lifetimes. These mirrors, my darlings, are going to be showing you things about yourselves that will, if you allow them, create perhaps very dark and very distressing areas of energy in you. Now you may say, but Kuthumi, that's not very nice. Why are you telling me this? Because, my darlings, I love you. I love you enough to forewarn you. I love you enough to teach you how to work your way through it, how to come out the other side. It would be remiss of me to say, oh yes, this is what's going to happen. Goodbye, we will see you anon. But darlings, what I am saying to you today, what I am going to do now is I am going to take myself and I'm going to put myself into the very depth of the deepest connection that I have with Gaia to bring to you some truths so that you are able to short circuit, to create a light impact into the dark night of the soul that is coming. So I will go into breath. As I have taken you, I will do for myself. And so, my darlings, I am now coming to you from that which is the very depth part of that which you would call a trance channel into a true trance, yes? Allow yourselves to know this, that, my darlings, there is a time, not very far away, where you will be becoming very aware that there is, shall we say, ripples in your life, ripples that are disturbingly familiar. And you will look upon these and you will say, but why? Why are they returning unto me? Because it is old patterns, it is old thoughts, it is old drama. And what I would say to you at this time, and what there would be if you were to check upon their various platforms of truth, you will see that there are similar messages. There is a great cleansing coming upon this planet. There is a great cleansing coming, my darlings, upon those who are ready to step into their true beingness, the true essence of their familiar essence of being, of that which is the star family, of that which is the origination of their beingness, of the true organic human, or the meldedness of that which is their beingness. Whichever you have come from, you are here in this planet at this time, and you are to be recognized as part of humanity. And as this is coming, this time of cleansing, there is a time of what we will call reparation coming, where you are to make right with yourself. It is not making right with another, it is making right with yourself, with all of the timelines that you have played in the parts of the victim and the tormentor. Every folding of time, every unraveling of lifetimes is coming. And you are able to be in the middle of this, in this dark area. Because, my darlings, when you begin to recognize the parts that you've played, reptilian parts, victim parts, where you see yourself as the one that is perpetrating great harm and the one that is receiving great harm, it can and has been known to split the mind. My darlings, herein lies your assistance. When you are entering into these moments, understand they are reflections. They are not you. And yes, whilst they feel, and the experience and the memory is deep set within the cellular, and it is as if it is as real today as it was in the day that it occurred, it is a reflection. And I say this to you not to make light of what is happening, darlings, but understand that when you look at the reflection, there is something very simple that you can do. You can turn the mirror around. I do not advocate that you do, though. What I advocate, my darlings, is that you become conscious, that you look upon this reflection of what you have been, whether it is the receiver or the giver of whatever is being reciprocated. And you own it. That you stand and you observe it, my darlings, and that is the key. You observe it. You observe it from a distance, but you do not distance yourself. And these are keys, my darlings. When you are at a distance, observing something that you are involved in, it means that you are able to be part of what is going on, yet you are not entangled with it. Yes? But if you distance yourself from what is occurring, my darlings, then you are denying your part. And the shifts of energy that are coming into your realms, into your planet at this moment, are to prepare you for that which is coming in 3 to 4 years' time. Because as you cleanse your energies, as you cleanse your Akashic record, as you cleanse your auric field, as you release from yourself the memories at a cellular level of every lifetime that you have endured. And many of you have done that. You have endured lifetimes. You have not rejoiced in them. You have not relished in them. You have endured them. And the enduring must cease, my darlings. You must look at the reflection. You must own the reflection. Understand, when you own something, you control it. When you own something, you have authority over it. When you accept your part in it, you have healing in it. My darlings, when you are observing what is going on, you acknowledge that this is a reflection, and you say, I see myself playing a part. I acknowledge that I played a part. I acknowledge that there was much in this time and in this space that I actively participated in. But it is not who I am today. Who I am today is not that person. Who I am today is stronger, wiser, purer, clearer. And as you allow yourselves to begin to validate who you are in this lifetime, the reflection begins to diminish. Because when you speak the truth of who you are in this lifetime, my darlings, you disempower the memory. You disempower the lifetime that is wishing to tell you how bad you have been, how useless you are, how you have no right to live in this life because you took so many other lives in the other lives. But when you stand in that which is your truth, the foundation of that which is your vibrational knowledge of intuition and the connection of that which is your true golden core, divine centered truth, you say, I in the divine centeredness know that I have been victim and I have been perpetrator. I know I have been pauper and I have been king. I know that I have been everything to everyone and everyone to everything. And in this life, I am in balance. In this life, I am taking control of that which is my energy. I am empowered. And I revoke all of the hooks. I revoke all of the connections of the past lives that would tear me down. And you are able to revoke them because they are your past lives. They are your bloodline. They are your life. And you may remove the hooks with your own permission. And as you watch the mirrors and the reflections therein, it will diminish. And what is replaced, my darlings, is your truth of who you are. Now, why am I saying this? Where is the joy in this? Darlings, the joy is that when you are finished and you have taken your strength and you have empowered yourself and you look upon the mirrors, what you are seeing in every mirror is the same image now. And that is the image of you in truth, in balance, in frequency, in higher self-connection, in that which is the universal heartbeat of the conscious connection to all that is around you. And if you do not see that, then start repeating the process until you do see it. You are not being vain when you say that you are divinely connected to truth. You are not being vain and puffed up when you say that the past has no hold upon you anymore. It is but a memory that can be expunged. Oh, darlings. It is at moments like this that you will want to go to one of two places. My favorite place is to go and bathe within the holy river, the Ganges. I take myself either physically or energetically into the very depths of her waters as she washes and cleanses my energy. The other is to the central sun, and allow myself to purge in the heat of the central sun, to release the dross and the dogma of humanity. And I invite you that once you have gone through the process of addressing and owning the mirrors, owning that which is reflected back to you, do not deny it. If you deny them, they will return stronger until they overcome you. And your dark night of the soul will destroy you. That is not a threat. It is a promise. For humanity can only take so much of the mental realm, depression, and its stresses. I am giving you the way out. I have given you the tool. simple tool, an honest tool, a tool that I used on my sickbed for 2.5 years as I was out of my mind. And I had one person, my darlings, in that time, in that life, who believed that I could return to sanity, my mentor. Who was I? Pythagoras. You see, I became so consumed with all of that which was the equations of life, trying to figure out how the universe fitted into a mathematical equation, and there must be balance with all things, that my mind broke. It is not widely publicized or spoken about, but if you go searching, you will find hints and identification points. By knowing that everything I have done in my life is mine, and I own it and I accept that that is who I was at the time, but it does not mean I am that currently. When you see the devastation in your life that you have created, you see the keys to healing that devastation. Because you are creator beings. And if you are the true beings that you are, the organic, original humans, even the galactic humans, even the starseed humans, you are connected to Source, to creator being Source, who is unadulterated love. And he, she, it, they created you. If they, he, she, it created you out of pure, unadulterated, unconditional, unwavering love, you are thus love. For you are the seed of the creator energy, love. So therefore, when you take that seed of love and you work from that area, everything is touched by love, unadulterated, unconditional, unwavering, pure love. And when you are in the dark night of the soul that is yet to come to you, and you remember where you are from, my darlings, nothing will bring you down. Because you will remember, if I am love, I can accept this. I can heal it. If I am love, if love exists within me, for there is love within me, I am love within me, I am the divine connection. I have the divine cord, the golden cord of connection. Therefore, I can love what is in front of me. I can love what is inside of me. I can love and I can revoke and send back completely healed into the timelines that which needs to be sent back. Darling humans, understand that in the depths of every one of you humans, those that are present and those that will listen to this at a different timing, these that are present here in this particular room, you have a divine calling to tap into your true divine love self, to recognize that you are love. You are the vibration and the resonance and the seed of love. And it is from there that you create. It is from there that you live. It is there that you are everything. But humanity forgets time and time again and becomes smaller and smaller. And woe is me and the victim and the perpetrator. you can forget that game and remember the truth that you are the seed of love. And the seed of love is within each and every one of you. Then you will perhaps win your own battles. Yes. Oh, darling people, I love humanity. Understand this. Humanity has a very special place in my heart. I chose to come through and live amongst what you consider perhaps the most crowded place on your planet in India for multiple lifetimes because of the complexities of human nature in that area. But oh, how beautiful they are. So simple in the aspect of what is and is not important. What is and is not real. Unfortunately, in today's society, some of the young ones are more westernized than would be appreciated. But that is what it is. But if you go to the basics of every indigenous grouping, what is important? The importance is that they honor from within. And this is what I am saying to you. Look within for your honor, because that is the seed of love that will win every and each battle that comes to you from this day forward. The battles are not over. Just because you have achieved a certain area of higher consciousness and higher connection to cosmic, yes, it just means that you're able to deal with bigger and worse and deeper battles, yes, because there are many things that still need to be ejected from this plane, from this earth realm. There are many truths that are going to be unfolded before you in the next few years, and many of you will balk at them. You will say, that can't be. Do you mean that I have this inside of me? That I've been this type of being? Yes, I know. Many of you will begin to say, I can't comprehend that I've only been alive for this much time, and yet the world is this much old. Please, you must understand there are certain things at play, my darlings, that blinded you from the very truths that you seek. If your world is 68 million years old, as some of them would say, or 1.4 billion years old, you only remember 2,000 years of history? What happened to the rest? The dark night of the soul is coming to reset your awarenesses. If you allow it to bring you down and to envelop you in the darkness, you will be, shall we say, alive but drowned. Drowned in sorrow, drowned in weariness, drowned in all that is to keep you from being awakened, even though you will consider yourself still awake. But if you are able to maintain the truth of love, the seed of love, the light that is within you, and you are able to look at each mirror, knowing that you are observing a distant past, you are observing something from a distance, it has no attachment to you because you are observing it. You are acknowledging it. You understand that this was you. It is not you now. Then you can begin to achieve the victories that you so desire. You are indeed a beautiful, beautiful people. Take my truths, take my words, bury them inside of you, because you are not going to find the dark night of the soul tomorrow or next week. It is coming. Do not allow my words to be stolen from you. Bury them and remember them. because the time of cleansing is coming. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh.